My name is Daniel Jütte. I teach European history at New York University, and I'm the Anna Maria Callan Fellow at the American Academy this spring. So I'm a historian of mostly early modern Europe, Europe before 1800, but my interests are largely thematic in that I study particular things related to material culture are of great interest to me. Here at the Academy, I'm working on a brand new project, which is about the history of locomotion in early modern Europe, more specifically the coming of the coach from the 16th century onwards. It is the story of a word and a technology by extension that travels from Central/Eastern Europe to Western Europe, and in that process transforms the way in which people think about mobility, the way they think about urban space, the way they think about time, and the intersection of time and space and the traversal of space in shorter amounts of time. The rise of the coach and the carriage was as disruptive, was as challenging to early modern people as the railway would be to people in the 19th century, and then aviation to people in the 20th century. I would argue that it was the coach that and the rise of this kind of wheeled mobility that actually paved the way for the way we think about urban space and the way in which vehicular traffic is sometimes seen as a priority nowadays over other forms of locomotion. I do think it is helpful to go back in time, take that step back and see that at all times the question of mobility, the question of transport and locomotion were contested issues. This is not a modern phenomenon. I think we stand to learn from that look back into the past. These issues are, of course, very much on our mind now, and the historical perspective, I would hope, can help us to get a better perspective on some of these controversies.